I am Kathy Krostek. Whatever happens with the 2020 presidential election, it is my honor to pay tribute to Donald J. Trump, the 45th President of the United States. Donald Trump is not your typical president. He's not politically correct and he might not say things the way people might want him to say them. But actions speak louder than words, and it is the promises that he kept that make him such a good president. When Donald Trump first ran for president, I thought if a businessman, especially one who was already wealthy, should run our country. I have voted for many politicians who worry more about how to make money for themselves than working for the taxpayers that put them in office. Many people do not know of all the good things that this president has done, which is why he's being honored. In fact, some of our past presidents, including Presidents Clinton, Bush, and Obama, promised to do some of the things that Trump actually did, such as move the U.S. Embassy to Jerusalem and making our immigration laws stronger towards legal immigration. The number one thing that a president does is to keep our country safe. And this president's peace through strength philosophy has been one of his most important accomplishments. Due to his foreign policy, he was nominated for 4 Nobel Peace Prizes by foreign countries such as Germany and Australia. After ISIS had spread across the Middle East over the past 10 or 20 years, Trump totally demolished them, took them off the map. He negotiated peace agreements between Kosovo and Serbia. And in the past 3 months alone, he negotiated 3 historic peace agreements between Israel and the United Arab Emirates, Bahrain, and Sudan, which are the first Arab nations to normalize relations with Israel in over 25 years. Although he didn't keep every promise he made, he kept most of them. He pushed through tax reform legislation, cutting taxes, especially corporate taxes, to 21%. And we have more small companies in the United States. And that helped millions of small companies to grow and hire more people. And large companies gave benefits and raises that they hadn't done in years. With tax reform, slashing of a tremendous amount of regulations, and his new trade agreements, such as the Mexico Canada deal that replaced NAFTA, he brought back over 1/2 million manufacturing jobs and countless other jobs to the U.S., which contributed to the lowest unemployment rate in history for African Americans, Asian Americans, Hispanics, women, and youths, with just about everybody. And median household income hit the highest level ever recorded. Trump imposed tariffs on China to prevent intellectual property theft and to bring back jobs and make trade more fair to the U.S., which have been losing billions of dollars a year for many years. Our president got us out of the Paris Climate Accord, which cost the U.S. a great deal of money. And despite being natural gas exporter for the first time since 1957, increasing our coal production by 60% and our oil production to an all-time high, making us energy independent for the first time, U.S. carbon emissions continue to go down while other countries in the Accord go up. He gave raises to our military for the first time in years and improved veterans' lives by signing the VA Choice Act and the VA Accountability Act. He signed the right to try legislation to help people get trial medication to save their lives. Countries in NATO, which are supposed to contribute 2% of their GDP for U.S. defense, are for the first time paying their share. This president has broken many historical records for low unemployment rate. Many stock records, market records were crushed, and he confirmed a record number of circuit court, court of appeals, and Supreme Court judges. And he also did more for the African Americans than any president since President Lincoln. There are just too many things to list, but what I have discussed shows that this president deserves to be honored for his accomplishments. Thank you.